Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season, A Letter to the Future. You play as a woman recording the world around her for the season changes, so that someone in the future can remember what happened in the past. Let's get started!
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end? And why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Off rip! This game is gorgeous. I remember when I was reading about it, I was getting really excited for the release. And oh my gosh, I just really love chill games like this that are just aesthetically beautiful and the music is beautiful. Just something I can get lost in. And it seems like this is exactly that kind of game. Let's see what all this is about. Oh my god, little puppy. Little puppy stuffy.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
This thing is significantly less cute when it's talking.
I'm tired. 3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
Is this all this fool says? Hooray, Mr. Lotto's here and he's tired? You know what? Honestly, I get it. Fog of Strangers. Fearsome Tales for Blasé Children. Catalog of Strangers is an introduction to the more frightful aspects of this world. A reasonable amount of fear and fun makes for prudent children. Old, the owl spreads her wings over prosperity. I claim it. Come on now. Oh, it's got the treasury back here. This bill is worth 10 poems. Can I take this? Dang, I think I would need this. Well, I guess I'm just dropping stuff off at the treasury. I'm not really trying to take anything. But still. Oh. I went out for a climb. Be back this evening. XOXO. Oh, so did he draw this himself? Oh, so sweet. Nightlife in the Plaza, 801. First place, of course. Wandering Tale. Wandering Tale Festival. 817. Folded by Pate? Patty? Pat? I don't know. Thanks, bruh, whoever left that for me. Hope you like him more than you would have liked a fish. Pate. Patty. Pat. P-Man. Oh, gross. That's a gross name. I don't like that. We're gonna think of something else for this guy until I hear his pronunciation. No, this is all what I wanted. Ugh. Look, I'd be hitting those 360s.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure. My bag.
She has such a
and
cool
Dad's
looking
camera,
bag and
ready
this
for the great
camera. This
departure.
game is so aesthetic. It's so stylized. I can't get enough. I'm gonna be like gushing over this forever. Mama! What are you cooking?
The last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and Dad and me. Soon it will be just her.
Oh,
Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me.
gotta take the first step.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's
Dang,
gonna
I
be
need to
a
eat.
beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you you. You don't wear
Interesting.
them here in the village anymore, but if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
What's it
Diseases
shielding me
of the
against?
mind, like the dream sickness.
Hmm.
We don't know what caused it. We heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep. These were years of wild rumors, and half of them turned out to be true.
Hmm. Look at little
Times
birds on
of
her
war,
little jacket
a
sweater thing.
pendant can
I
be
like it.
used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless, at least. No, you must remember everything. That's your role.
Hmm. Well, damn. All right then. Well, I could let you
Pendant
know.
needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe.
What a sweet mother.
Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape.
Listen to that smooth jazz.
Hear that, Kim? We all rested together until it got dark.
Cozy. Dang, was that it? She was in the elevator music, and then my dad came home, and then we all chilled listening to elevator music. You know what? Let me not hate. I be remembering the most whack stuff too.
What an odd feeling.
It just be
Like
comforting
an
sometimes.
absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories.
Okay, so she knows that she just lost a memory, but she doesn't even know what memory it is. She just knows that something's gone. And I wonder if she'll still have that even feeling of something being missing when she thinks about it. Or if she'll even think about it in the first place because there's nothing to remember anymore.
If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are.
Oh, that would be
You
depressing.
should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
Imagine I could just pick something out of a dirty laundry bin. That would be nasty. Alright, something with a strong odor. Ooh, candies. Yummy.
Sweet wax honey. How I've tried to save things.
Oh my gosh, it's like Bido honey. What does the back say? Melon honey flower? That sounds delicious! If this was a real candy, I would tear that up. But it also kind of sounds like a cough drop flavor. Let's delete it.
Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
Oh, I like the way this one is. I like what you said after, like nothing is never lost. And even like perfume. I love perfume. I think so, I'm gonna pick that one, but ooh, I want to walk around and see what
Honey,
everything else is.
wax, baby, waves. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Might choose that one because of its like loss of memory and it kind of ties in. Like love people she doesn't know, and then her mother losing memories of her to keep her safe. Hmm. Might just do that one.
Nothing. I used to see souls everywhere.
Fascinating.
Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things.
Her always wanting to experience new things speaks to her going on this new journey and how she wanted to go out with her dad as well and see the new world. But now that he's gone, she can't. But she still is. No, no, she can't go out with him. But she is gonna go see everything. Maybe I'll choose this one. Good for body aches, congestion, blocked nasal cavity, hot ears, upside down stomach disorder, flights of fancy, dorsal or dorsal inflammation. What in the world is a dorsal? Spastic melancholia, loud dreams, paw and foot, wandering tingles, moonburn, and birthdays? What? You mean like a birthday gift? What does it say? No guarantee applies. Nothing in life is guaranteed, really. The people who made the labels for the back of this bottle think they're real funny. Real wise guys they are. Anything else around? Put this freaking breakfast in here. Ooh, what's that?
Seaside. Darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
She was 9 years old when she made this. Oh, look at that little handprint. Oh, it's so cute. Adorable. So that speaks to how her mother loves her. Can I go back to my room and look at stuff? Oh, I sure can. Nice.
I collect stories.
Collect stories. That's what she's gonna be doing when she's collecting data. Data? What in the world? Well, who knows what it is. Well, you know, recording the season as it is right now for the person in the future. There's a lot to think about.
Nothing. I take care of fragile things.
Oh. I wonder why she keeps saying nothing. Like she feels nothing when she sees it? Or it has no significance, really.
Faint, damp canyon. A friend gave me this a long time ago. Tangled nest, sour play. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
Oh.
I'm tired.
Mr. Lotto. He started my
Glue,
bullshit.
acid, dust, pulp. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
The strangers. Ah. The strangers that were being warned to be afraid of. Fascinating. She wanted to meet them.
Sour, handshake, sweat.
Ew.
I always had the intuition the world could change completely.
Always follow your intuition. She was being an empath and sensing change.
Nothing. I look closely. Nothing. I remember who my dad was.
Oh, she said I remember who my dad was. If if she chooses this for her one of the things, would her mom forget? Well, that would be impossible. That would just be one memory of him. It's not like it would wipe her entire memories of her husband, but oh
Nothing.
man.
I was born in the glow of my parents' love.
That's so sweet. I think I'm gonna choose the flowers.
Nothing is ever lost.
Nothing is ever lost.
What did you choose for smell?
The way they're animated and talk kind of reminds me of like the Telltale Walking Dead series. I freaking love that game.
Let's breathe in deep.
Did
Your
y'all take a
dad used
deep
to
breath
bring
too?
these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped
Go
after
Dad.
he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent? Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one.
Oh, Mom.
Can we put the flowers back, please?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Of
Thank you.
course. To everyone who chose, but if the stronger the memory, the stronger the protection of the pendant, you suck. Heartless. Go with this candle. What? Hello? Okay, maybe I'm supposed to pick something on here. I just teleported.
What did you choose for smell?
The candle.
Let's breathe in deep. This kind of candle keeps someone alive for the time it takes to burn. Just a
Huh.
few hours when death is nearby. It
Oh.
can be enough for last rites, last words. This was Grandma's candle. She didn't want to use it. You spent a lot of time with her when you were a baby. I realized she wouldn't live long enough for you to remember her, or for her to see you grow up and discover what kind of person you'd be. So in a way, you don't know her, and she didn't know you. And yet, she loved you. I don't know where love goes, but it belongs to you anyway.
That's how love works. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Texture I like. I really like the way bottles feel, but also I have so many stuffed animals. I might choose Mr. Lotto and his tired self. What were the ingredients? It was smell, touch, sight. No, this is a tough one. I really like the way stuffed animals feel. I also really like the way bottles feel. And I like the aesthetic of both of
Fabric,
them.
skin, plush, limbs. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
You see what that bottle's saying.
Cool, round glass. I always wanted to experience new things.
I'm gonna go with the bottle.
So what did you end up choosing?
Yo, can I go back? I want to change my
Okay.
mind.
Fill
Bruh.
the ginger bottle. This ginger drink has been in our family for generations.
This singular ginger bottle, or just the drink in general?
And you, as soon as you were old enough to talk, you said, let's drink it.
So just the bottle then.
Hundreds
Cool.
of years old. Like you already wanted to experience something different. Well,
She wanted the
we
variety.
all had one horrible sip.
Oof.
But boy, we laughed. What would we do without you?
I think I cut her off. I feel bad
What
now.
will
Wow.
we do without you?
Oh, Mom, I'll come back. Oh, wait. I may not. If only she could come with me.
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
Oh, she's so sad. Yo, could I give you a hug? You are loved. And I'm sorry.
Mr. Lotto, this speaks to how my dad loved me.
Three, two, one. Hooray!
Drop my controller.
Mr. Lotto's here.
Mr. Lotto's going in the pot!
So, what did you end up choosing? I remember. You used to take him everywhere with you.
Just like I do with my stuffed animals. When I was younger, anyway.
One night, you forgot him in the plaza. It was cold and rainy that night, but your dad leaped into action as if the doll was a real member of the family. I have this image of his face as he ran out into the storm, completely serious, no hesitation. And when your dad returned with the doll, I forgot for a moment that he's just fabric, stitched into the form of an animal. It felt as if he had a soul, because you'd projected one into him. What was dear to you was dear to us.
Oh,
But we were home for a little while.
what a wholesome family. This is what every family should strive to be like.
For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
What are we eating? Shrimp and grits, gumbo, motherfucking oatmeal.
The
We're having breakfast
memory
soup.
is the one you're forming right now. I want you
Oh.
to have it forever.
Do we just have
Slowly,
coffee
dear,
soup or something?
You're having a last taste of home. Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off.
Ominous.
And never tamper with it.
Ominous, sir. Of course.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving.
I want to
I
ask,
think
why
your
not?
camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Okay. Bye bye, Mr. Lotto. What? What? What's that?
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too?
Oh no. Mama.
Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
Oh. I'm glad we gave her a hug. I was gonna cry if I didn't.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
For the future!
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
Look at that inspiration. Oh, it's little birds on her jacket. Gotta put that on there.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known. We have plenty of fresh water here. I wonder if it's more scarce in the outside world.
I love you too.
Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To
Oh, instead
understand
afraid
how I
of
feel,
me.
to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
Oh, hold up. This picture is gorgeous. I have to back up.
Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree.
That's crazy. I can get a little home run jog going on. Period. Let's see, let's see. Ooh, snap! Oh, I thought it was spaghetti for a sec. I love spaghetti. Ooh, what's going on? Smell? Ooh, what? Why am I choosing to smell this?
Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon.
Gross.
I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
You said it smelled like old man toes? That's not alright. That's not okay. You made me drink that. Oh, she didn't say anything about this picture. I'm gonna leave that alone.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air.
It's Dr. Fumio.
Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions. There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
This is an interesting little picture, isn't it? We make the day. We make or mark. We mark the day. Dr. Fumio cured memory exists. So I think that is mark.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
Fumio brought peace to so many. It's another double picture in the statue.
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it.
Fascinating. Is there anything over here? Oh, the sky is so pretty. This place is so pretty. Oh my.
The ruins in the distance were used to make us afraid of the outside world.
Hmm.
Dangerous and impossible to reach, they said.
I feel like it would make it more enticing to see the outside world. It's beautiful and mysterious.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception. Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird. A village that was created as a place to heal. Is that where my instinct to try to help comes from? It's so strange to imagine I'll be shaped by places and people I haven't met yet. So strange to imagine that I might feel at home somewhere else.
Just realized that I'd muted. But figured out how to pronounce our friend's name. Pate. Rip Dr. Fumio. Dream sickness. Dream on. Dream sickness. Dreams on. Oh. With the death of Dr. Fumio, the dream sickness is still active, I guess. Did no one else know how to cure it?
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
Oh, so he didn't even know how to cure it. And I guess he was the closest person to figuring it out.
Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
It's okay, baby. You can make the most of it now. Oh. Fucking Anna. Oh my gosh. Little son. This little son is so cute. Oh.
Carroll Village is nice if you're a child or an old person. But for those of us in between, I need to leave.
Please. Karo Village is either a place for toddlers or retirement people. That's crazy. What's going
A
on?
wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them, but it might be good for you to have an example of one.
What should I do? Take a picture of this ribbon for the person in the future, or respect the tradition and leave it alone? I think I'll leave it
Some
be.
traditions should be kept alive, even when no one's looking.
Not all traditions are bad. I think this one's nice. Is there anything else I need? Want to look at? This is nice.
Pate loves fish, even though nobody here has ever seen one.
How is that? How do we have fish things all over the place if no one's ever seen a fish before? Have we only ever seen pictures of fish? Well, it did say that her father brought a new water source down here, which means there's not much water around for there to be fish. Maybe? Anything else? Anything else? Doot 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 doot. I like the sound of these wind chimes. Or the healing thing. Sounds like a song that's been put in reverse. This place is just gorgeous. I think it's time to go for realsies this time. Oh wait, hold on. I want to look at this poster real quick. I wonder if this is like fan art or something. Like a little Easter egg that they put in. Who knows? Well, not Easter egg, but you know. Maybe like someone's child drew that. Their OC in the game. Hmm. Fishing equipment. I wonder if this is Pate's.
I go fishing here with my best friend Pate, even though there's nothing to catch. We both appreciate the silence.
Hmm. You know you got a good friend when y'all can just sit in silence. And like enjoy it. Like you know you're in a good relationship just with anyone, whether it be romantic, platonic, whatever. Y'all can just sit in silence and just be. Founded 710.
Caro Village was founded during the modernity. Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image. This flower means you're in my thoughts.
Oh.
The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
Oh man. It's both really sweet and extremely depressing. I feel kind of bad that I've hardly put any words on the page, but a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Okay. She run down the stairs so cute. Oh. She has such a dainty little way of like running and moving. Adorable.
A trip just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.